question of the week, which is, if you had a superpower and you could choose what it would be, what would you choose as your superpower? And if you know why. You're here with Ried. It's Saturday, a little after 11. We've got a few things to go over today. I want to go ahead and let you guys know how to reach out to me and give me your feedback, show suggestions, answer the question of the week, and so forth. On Instagram, Ried Rants, Twitter, @Ried Rants, email, read183@yahoo.com, and Facebook is facebook.com/Ried Rants. Ried is spelled RIEDRANTS. I would love to hear from you guys. I did get a couple responses for my question of the week. We had talked about it a little bit last week. And the question was, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Now, I am on the Facebook page now, so if you do happen to listen and you want to put in your thoughts to the Facebook page, we can go over that so then I know what you would like as a superpower. I did have John from Tampa respond, and he said that he would like to have the powers to know what happened, and he's got that in quotes. He wants to know who really shot Kennedy, where is Jimmy Hoffa, or what happened to my first car, sort of questions, that kind of power of knowledge. So I'm thinking that John would like to know all that goes on. He have the power to know. Maybe it's being omnipotent. I'm not sure if that's a proper word, but just being able to know what's going on all the time, or if you were wondering about something, to be able to know exactly what happened. That would actually be kind of cool. I remember, I'm dating myself again, of course, but I remember an episode, well, actually, I'm not sure it was an episode of Bewitched, but there was an episode of a little cute weekly TV show where the person, whoever held this quarter or a coin, whenever they held the coin, the person that they were talking to had to tell them the truth. Now that would be kind of cool. You would know if people were telling you the truth or not. Now I don't know if this is along the same lines of what John had wanted to know, but I still think that'd be kind of a cool superpower. We also had Brian chime in, and he had 3 top choices for his desired superpower. Number 1 on the list was invisibility. I've heard that from a lot of people. I think that'd be kind of dangerous, but he's saying it for the sneaky kid in him. Regeneration, so he could always have his health, and the ability to fly just because. So, actually, spontaneous regeneration is kind of high on my list of a superpower, because then I wouldn't have to worry about getting sick, getting hurt, and all that stuff. But I would imagine, though, even if you were able to spontaneously regenerate, you'd still have to deal with the pain involved of getting hurt. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have ever seen Heroes, the TV show, where the cheerleader, basically, she spontaneously regenerated. And even though Wolverine from the X-Men, they talk about him being part wolf and all the things that come out, and the Byzantium or whatever it is that he deals with, his real superpower is spontaneous regeneration, because he heals instantaneously, and that's also why he stays so young. That would be a nice side effect of being able to spontaneously regenerate, because you'd never get old. The cells would always be getting new and being okay and young, and that would be great. At least I think it would be great. You could live throughout the ages and see what happens. Some of the old vampire flicks and any kind of flick where there are immortal people in it are kind of fun, because they always portray, well, not always, they usually portray the immortals that being able throughout time to acquire wealth and objects, and they have really cool places to live, and they drive really expensive cars and all that stuff, which I guess that would be kind of a good side effect of living pretty much forever. My superpower, my choice of superpower would be the whole spontaneous regeneration thing, because I'd like to live for hundreds of years and see how everything changes throughout time. I would really think it would be really great to learn by osmosis, pretty much, which I know that the technical term, the scientific term for osmosis is not the way I'm using it, because I did learn that it means something else in biology. But when I use it, and hopefully I'll come up with a better word at some point, is where I could take a book, I could touch the book, and know exactly what everything that the book was talking about. You know, like reading by touch kind of thing. That would be great, because then I could learn so much. It would be just wonderful. But anyway, that's my wish for a superpower.